Gordon is there, just 2 car lengths off of Johnny Benson.
I mean, a football field covers the first 10 cars.
Kevin Harvick the fastest that time.
There's Kurt Busch, has worked his way past the lap car of Bill Elliott. And here comes Harvick. Blaney on the bottom underneath Elliott.
Look at Blaney.
We've got 4 cars here to fight for the lead.
I'll tell you what, don't count Blaney out. Boy, Junior drove the car into turn 3 that time and took it way up the track.
11 laps to go. And any of the front 5 could win this.
I want you, Kurt Busch is right there, guys. I mean, here's a kid that's right there. And there's Blaney when he came from dead last to be up there. And look at Gordon. He is all over the back of that Pontiac.
Right now, he knows that Johnny Benson's got those old tires up there on that rear bumper, get you a little bit loose up off the corner.
Well, he's being pressured, too, and he knows that rookie's back there, and he's going to be hungry.
Blaney coming on the high side for 3rd place. You see him on the left side of the screen.
Here comes Blaney up on the outside. That isn't going to work.
He got a heck of a run off turn 2 there on that high side.
I like what he's thinking. You can't pass them if they won't move up off the bottom, but here comes Busch underneath Gordon.
Gordon went high to try to get by Benson. Kurt Busch is going to take advantage and take that 2nd position.
And now you've got 2 drivers in the first 2 spots, 3 of the first 4 that have never won.
And Park right there. Park right there with them.
And Jarrett.
And Benson is he's loving every minute of this. They're racing behind him, and he's getting he's getting away from them just a little bit.
Steve Park pulls to the inside. He wants to get in there before they get to turn 3.
And now any of 6 of them can win this race.
And Harvick's not that far back, and Junior isn't either.
Time, though, running out. 8 laps to go.
And let me tell you, Benson is doing an outstanding job of holding these guys off.
And no matter what happens to Johnny Benson, I got to tip my hat to him and James Ince made that call. I'm like you, Darrell. I never would have thought this would have worked.
I wouldn't either, but I'm telling you, this thing's looking pretty good for him right now.
Jarrett to the inside for 3rd place. Underneath Blaney and takes it.
Blaney's trying to run that real high line. I don't think that's the way to go right now, Dave.
Look at the run. Steve Park got in that 1 car, though, right through the middle of the corner on the bottom. Pulls right up to the back of Dave Blaney.
Blaney couldn't find anywhere to go around the bottom. Everybody's tying up the bottom, so he's trying the outside, but I don't think that's a hot tip.
Dale Jarrett looks to the high side, realizes it didn't work.
Whoa, man, what a run he got off it. Gordon pushed,
and he takes the 2nd position.
Gordon pushed off it, too, and he had to lift. And here comes the 1 car with him.
Steve Park underneath Blaney. Park moves up to 4th.
What a run Dale Jarrett got off turn 2.
He did. I think Gordon pushed, and he had to lift.
It's Benson, Jarrett, Gordon, Park, Blaney, Busch, Harvick, and Earnhardt.
Boy, this is so much like what we saw at Atlanta. 5 or 6 cars, last few laps of the race, fighting for the lead. Look at,
he's going to go by him on the high side off turn 2. He takes the lead halfway down the backstretch.
Got another incredible run off of turn 2.
Clear low.
That's going to be hard to beat.
5 laps to go next time by.
That was horsepower right there. Horsepower and great driving. Blew right by that Pontiac. Blew right by Benson.
The top 8 cars are single file right now. 5 laps to go.
Dale Jarrett got a launch off turn 2 like we haven't seen.
He passed Gordon that way, and I thought something happened to Gordon, but I believe he's just that much better off that corner than everybody
else. And he's driving away from these guys right now. Before to go next time, Steve Park wants his 2nd position. He wants a chance at Dale Jarrett.
It's hard to make a pass on the outside. You get a lot of momentum, but you can't go anywhere with it.
Now look at Fox Tracks. Look at the gap, 0.6 of a second to Benson. And let's watch and see how Jarrett gets off turn 2. And just rockets off there. See, it holds about 0.65 of a second there.
Oh, here comes Park on the outside. He's going around Benson on the outside.
And look at Jarrett picks up 0.3 coming off turn 2.
He runs up the racetrack a little bit, over a second going into turn 3 right there. Runs up the racetrack, turn 2, gets a heck of a run down that backstretch.
New 2nd place car, Steve Park. But just 3 to go.
On the 1.
Those old tires are starting to show up. The longer they run, the more Benson's going to have trouble holding these other guys off. Here goes Gordon. He's going to try it on the outside, but Busch is there. Busch takes the position away. He's on the inside of Gordon.
Smooth with your throttle.
4th place, Kurt Busch on the outside, hammering along.
Johnny Benson's loving this.
He's loving these guys running side by side behind him. Next time
here comes Busch. He's got Gordon.
2 laps to go.
What a drive by Kurt Busch. Young man, What a ride.
Clear low.
These kids are exciting to watch. They get me all excited because I know I'm going to get to watch them for a long time.
But it's the old gunslinger, Dale Jarrett, who's out in front of this field with a lap and a half to go.
Remember, he's using that race car he won Darlington with about 2 weeks ago. Brought it here to Texas.
Bush working on the back of Benson now, and if he can get a run on him.
White flag this time.
White flag.
White flag.
Might be able to get a run on him off of 2 over there. Jarrett's home free. I don't think anybody's going to get to him. Parks in second. Got a good gap back to third.
The race is for third. Here comes Bush.
Comes Bush up off of 2.
Clear by 8.
Can't make the pass. I believe that move by Benson is going to at least get him third place, Larry.
Needs to protect the bottom right there.
Hold on to her from off of
You
4.
are the man, baby.
And Dale Jarrett gets his second win of 2001